Hi, and welcome to Community Touch, bringing a touch of hope to the community of Jackson County. My name is Aida Spina, and I'm the Program Director for JC Community Emergency Shelters. It's a new concept and a new program that is going to help us bring the homeless people of our county back home where they belong. And on this program today, we have a very special guest with us, and I will waste no time. I want to introduce you to someone that is going to share very important information about homelessness. That is the topic of this program, is homelessness. And along with homelessness is going to come hope. So, bringing to you my friend Gary. Gary, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Great to be here.
Tell us your full name, Gary.
Lowenadler. Gary Lowenadler.
Very nice to meet you. Actually, we just met, but we are friends and brothers and sisters in the name of the Lord.
Amen.
So, tell me a little bit about your story for the last year.
For the last year, I've been living in Texas. I started doing a landscaping for about a year and a half before that, and I decided to pick up alcohol again, and I just drove off and never returned. I got on the highway and I kept on going. I left a lot of material things behind: dogs, cats, a girlfriend, a job, and I didn't have any direction. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't really care at that point, and I honestly don't know what I was looking for. But I knew it wasn't where I was. I needed to go somewhere else. Where, I have no idea. And I came down to Pensacola for approximately 30, 60 days and worked out of a labor pool and saved up a daily pay, daily labor, saved up some money and had enough gas in the truck. And I met up with a friend. He was homeless too. We were living in the truck, in the flatbed in the back. And we got along together pretty good. We just hit the road towards Miami. And hitting the labor pools on the way down towards Miami. And I asked him to drive one day, and I woke up in the hospital. And I had no idea where I was. I had no idea where I was. And the lady in the emergency room told me, you know, you've just been in a bad truck wreck, and you're lucky to be here. And all I said was, "Is my truck okay?" I didn't care about me. I didn't care about the driver. Is my truck okay? It was really insanity. So I started hitchhiking on crutches. I left with crutches and a prescription of Loratabs, which was a narcotic, which I like, and did, and got them filled. And I just kept on hitchhiking and going from town to town. Got to Tallahassee, worked a couple days out of their labor pool, and started thinking about Pensacola for some reason. And I said, I'm going back to Pensacola, where it's a little bit warmer, I think. I started heading back that way, and I got to Marianna, and I kept on asking the people around here, is there a shelter I can go to? I didn't have any truck. I was sleeping in the woods. I found a couple of guys that were homeless like me, and they offered me a tent. And I took it. So we all kind of lived in a little commune, about 6 or 7 of us. And during the day, we'd fly a little sign, you know, just need a little help, or, you know, God loves you, you know, and panhandling, they call it. But it got that low in my life where...
How long ago did you arrive in Marianna?
Approximately 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
And so you lived in the woods for how long, Gary?
This time, I want to say about 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah. Not often I had a tent. I usually sleep under a bridge.
Did you? Let me ask you this. So you panhandle for food and so on during the day, I mean, for, you know, during your days. While you were in the city, did you wander around the city? Did you question people about services or resources available? What happened then?
I most certainly did. I was looking for a labor pool. First, because it was raining and I wanted some shelter, and then I found out there was, everybody kind of, a shelter? They don't have shelters around here, and I'm used to big cities, and there's always shelters. You can, you know, crash and come out in the morning and go to work. Or I said, well, how about a labor pool? No, we don't have those either. And well, what do you people do?
I wonder, why make you stay here? Why did you not determine at that point, well, since there's nothing here, let me go to another city? What caused you to stay?
I met a man that he offered me the tent that day down by the bowling alley on I-90, I guess they call it, or 90. And he gave me a card. And I took the card. He says, if you need help, call this place. They'll give you help. They'll get you out of here. And I didn't really want to get out of there. I wasn't ready to quit. Either, you know, my addiction or nothing. I wasn't ready to quit. I still had good health and good spirits, but they were all bad spirits, come to find out. And then one day I just came downtown Mariana and I looked at that phone number. I took it out of my wallet for some reason. I have no idea. The good Lord must have found a reason, but thank God for him. And I called him, and that's where I am today, at Christtown Ministries.
Christtown Ministries. Now, let me ask you this about your addictions. Was it alcohol and drugs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, from that moment, I want you to tell me, from the moment you make that call to today, how do you feel about yourself?
Oh, 120% better.
You feel like you got hope in your heart?
Exactly. You couldn't have put it any other way than hope. Mentally, spiritually, physically, all my needs are met.
That is awesome. What are your regrets?
My regrets?
From that season of homelessness.
I haven't done this for 30 years. I'm 60 years old, and I just wasted so much of my life.
Where's your family?
I have none.
You got no family, you got no children?
No.
Okay, so what is your plan for the future? Your personal goals, we may say.
I'm going to give you my long-term goal, because I've tried the short-term goals in my life. And I usually accomplish them, but then I can't make that long-term. But long-term goal, I'd like to get settled. Settled in one place that I can call my own and have the word I'm looking for is a family around me. You know, it doesn't
sense of family. Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a blood family, just a family that watches me and I can watch them, and they can help me when I need help. You know,
you feel like you're being held accountable for your actions
exactly.
and your behavior now?
Exactly.
Okay.
Accountability.
Yes, accountability, very important. Are you grateful
I think I am.
that God brought you to this county?
Yes, I am.
And do you think that this is a county that you would like to call home?
I would like to.
That's awesome to hear. And I tell you, I am very humble by your desire to come forth and share with us and open up your heart and talk about your journey, because not everybody so freely can do so.
It's not easy for me either.
No, I know it's not. And that's why I'm so grateful that you accepted my invitation to come and share.